There's the Western Mountaineering Versalite. Right there. Backwards. Let me see. Right there. 10-degree bag. Super comfortable. Okay, so anyway, I just came in from outside. And so here's my food bag. I don't have my scale here because I believe we put it in storage. So I don't have that right now, but I remember weighing it and it was around a little over 5 pounds. Almost 6 pounds. And so this is a Z-Packs bear hanging bag. And this is the first time I've opened it. Today is April the 16th, I believe it is. Yeah. I was supposed to leave on the 25th of March. So since then, since the about the 23rd, when I packed all this up. And I haven't opened it since. So I remember that I put roughly about 3 days. I was planning on going from the southern terminus to Lake Marina in about hopefully making it 1 day, but maybe 2. It all depends. Right now, on April 16th, Mount San Jacinto is packed with snow. It's just right that way, about 26 miles. And you can see it from around the corner. And we're here in Murrieta, California. And San Gorgonio, which is where Big Bear is also filled with snow. And I'm sure the main call is too. Anyway, get to the point. So, I have, and actually these I put in, I was going to take them out when I got here, but these are little Spam singles. I love these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There should be 14 of them. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and I was only going to take about 3 of them on the first day, and then I was going to send some of these. I had already sent a pack to Mount Laguna, so I wasn't going to send another one there. I was going to leave some of these with olive oil, so she can send to me later. Anyway, I was only going to take 3 of those. And inside here, I have one of these rock sack, just for a little bit of odor control. They're like a heavy-duty Ziploc bag that helps to prevent odor, rodents, stuff like that. I'm gonna put it to one side. Here's a Talenti jar for the ice cream. I don't eat this kind of ice cream because I'm diabetic, so I get the keto kind because it's low sugar. But these right here, I have a bunch of these. I actually got these from Noma Adventures about 2 years, maybe 3 years ago. I went in there asking for a container so I can cold soak, and they said, "Here, look, we got a bunch of these." So they gave me like 4 or 5 of them. That was Brandon. He now works over in Bishop. Anyway, so empty jar. Here's my Cedar Summit coffee cup. There's a down feather in it. I hope it's a down feather. Here is my... I decided not to go with a Vargo that I had. It was larger, and I had a cozy on it and everything. And I decided to not go with that, not even a cozy. I don't know if this would help any. Probably not too much. But this right here is... it is a 750, and it is a Tox titanium. You can probably not see that, but it's right there. Anyway, that was gonna be my food pot for the whole 2,652 miles. It's very lightweight. Tox titanium is 750 milliliters, is what I believe it is. Here's a cover. Have a handkerchief, just any old handkerchief. Pocket Rocket 2. Big lighter. Now something that I just got maybe 2 days, I think, before, maybe 3 days before I went to REI, and I got this little guy here. I don't know if you can see that, but it's a little igniter, and it's super light. Like I said, I don't have my little weigh scales in storage, but if I did, I would weigh it. It's super light, and I like it. One of the things that I don't like is when I have my stove on, and I come here, and it's, just shooting really hard, and then you go over here and boom, and see how close it is? Well, sorry, yeah. See how close it is? It just comes up really fast, and it always kind of bugs me. This over here is a little bit further away, so you can kind of just, and it works really well. Sometimes it works the first time, and depending on where I have it or how it's pointed. Normally it works the first time, but sometimes it'll work like second or third time. And inside here I have what's called hot lips. If I want to use this as a cup, this actually goes like so. Let me put it here. See how it fits on there like this? Most of you guys know this. People that don't, people that are not hikers, just friends, family, or people that want to subscribe and watch. Hot lips, and this is hot. You go there and it doesn't burn your mouth. Okay, hot lips. And this is my small, this is my small 3.9 ounces canister. They call it 100 grams. But I know that 3.5 ounces is more like 100 grams, so let's just call it 100 grams. I don't know. 110 grams. See right there? I don't know if you can see that or not. This is a MSR. Isopropane. 110 grams. So yeah, 3.5 is 100. And I guess it was 10 additional grams. And it has... Anyway. Okay, that's that. And here's the pot. Now, back inside, back inside, back inside, back inside, back inside. Hi, Olive. Olive's here, but she's behind now. She's kind of camera shy today. When I was out there in the yard doing some weeding, she didn't want to be filmed. So.
Because I'm wearing my pajamas.
Because she was wearing her pajamas, she says. She was weeding with her pajamas on. Okay. And then this goes right here. One of the things about the titanium, I kind of like aluminum better than titanium. Titanium's lighter, and it it's lighter. But one of the things is that when you put your fire right to it, the heat stays right in the part wherever the flame is at. And then it depends on the conduction of the heat to go through the liquid you have or whatever you have to heat everything else up for the most part. Because you can literally heat up this part and then put your hands up on top. So I have the hot lips there just because I don't want to get burned, but that's more, it helps more for aluminum. And I do have my aluminum I have my aluminum pot from when I was back in the Boy Scouts. It's in storage. I was going to take that actually because it's really a good little pot. It has a little hanging thing, you know, the kind that goes around like this. It goes down, and then you can take off the lid, and you know, it's really good. But I chose to go with this here, save a little weight. Not that much of a big of a deal. And they say that it's safer. Here are some bags. I got one, two, 3, 4, 5 bags with me. There was more bags sent to Mount Laguna, and then also more bags sent over to Warner Springs, and then more bags sent over to Paradise Valley Cafe. That's for cooking stuff in there if I choose not to cook it in the pot. So here's my bear hanging kit in case I want to hang this 50 feet of cord. It's a slippery kind to help prevent damaging the tree. Yeah, that's really good that they do that. And every time I think about bear bag, hanging a bear bag, I'm always reminded of the time that I was over at mile 112.5. We were overnight camping, Olive and I, and I threw it over this tree, and the whole branch comes down, and and I had to run away. So it just got me. Now here's one of my luxury items. I've showed this when I did that training hike from Paradise Valley Cafe to Mary's place. You know, it fits around it really good. Don't burn my hands. And this is Cedar Summit spoon. I also have the spork. And I was going, should I take the spoon? Should I take the spork, or should I take the spoon? And all it says, take the spoon. No. Spoon it is. And that's that for this bag. Now, getting to the good stuff. I actually have more things than I really need, but this right here is creamer. I have it in this little... It's one of those keto creamers. I got that idea from Huck Outdoors. Thanks. And I bought this little, Equate, so they're from Target. You know, I would just take it off, but you can do this. And creamer, tastes a little coconutty. It does have some MCT oil, medium chain triglyceride, and more creamer. And you can actually put that in the food too, just to change the flavor up a little bit. Here is my electrolyte bag. Now this is the actual food that I had ready for in my backpack, ready to go on a Pacific Crest Trail. So this is not things that maybe I would take. This is the actual bag. And I have a bunch of this. These I got at a place called Sprouts. It's kind of like a natural food. It's the ultimate replenisher. You guys can see that. This is okay. I mean, it has electrolytes. But this one is the one that I really like. It's a little heavier. And this is a liquid IV. Got it at Costco. Okay. You can see that it says liquid IV up on top, maybe. I really like this stuff. This stuff I like a lot. More. I had quite a few of these. And the reason why I put quite a few of this in here is because I did not put any in Mount Laguna box. I had forgotten about it, so I figured I'd put some more in here. Carry me through quite a few days, actually. So as you can see, now these right here are some super amazing greens. Oh no, these are green superfood. Yeah, amazing greens. Here. Okay. When I was making my dehydrated food, there was times that I didn't put tomato or kale. So what I did is just put one of these in there. So as you can see, these are just more dehydration. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then with the amazing greens, they do have some electrolytes, but it's mainly greens. So you have your micronutrients. Macronutrients, many of you guys know, it's your fats, proteins, and carbs. And your micronutrients are everything else, as far as nutrition goes, like vitamins and minerals, that sort of thing. Okay, there goes that. Peanuts. This here is oatmeal for breakfast. Oatmeal is basically, oh boy, it has hemp hearts, which is the most expensive and heavier. Hemp hearts, it has chia seeds, it has flax meal, it has almond meal, it has cinnamon, it has coconut flakes, it has anyway, it's kind of like oatmeal, but it actually is more nutrition, not so many carbs. You guys can look up, for example, hemp hearts. It's full of nutrition. Almonds, you have snacks for the day. This right here is called pemmican. I made this about a year ago, and this lasts for years. And it's basically equal parts dried, dehydrated beef with beef tallow, which is lard. But from a beef, it's tallow. From a pork, it is lard. So these are really nutritious too. Well, I'm not gonna say they're really nutritious. They are very. They give you that energy, long-term energy. They have protein, and it has a long-term fat to use. So I like those, and I make them myself. I have a video, but it's on my computer, and I'm gonna get another computer sometime. And once I learn how to use Premiere Pro, then I'll probably make the video. Or maybe I'll make it before, I don't know. If you guys want to see how that video, I'll try to put it together. Just let me know in the comments. Okay, kind bars. Okay, being that I'm kind of a low carb, not extremely low carb, but low carb, kind bar works for me. It has some carbs, but it's okay. I'll be hiking a lot. Kind bar. I also use Quest bars. This is a Mountain House scrambled eggs, and the scrambled eggs has 8 total carbs is 8. It has 5 sugar, 17 grams protein. You know, I can eat this, and I think it's tasty. I like it. Scrambled eggs for breakfast. Here is some packaged. It's 1.3 ounces of coconut oil. I can get this and put it on my coffee in the morning, or I can just suck on it. One time I was out with Mount Wilson, one of the 6-pack of peaks in Southern California, and I had that, and my knee pain went away. So I don't know what it does. I don't know what that was all about. That I had for a little while. It was just something that I felt a little pain on this leg. No, I don't remember. It's been over a year or a year. I don't know. Almond butter. Almond butter. Another kind bar. So basically I got snacks. These are snacks. Breakfast. Let me separate this. This is breakfast. This would be a snack. Another snack. Another snack. And then if I want a lunch apart from the snacks, this actually came in a box from I bought at Costco, and it has basically albacore white tuna, and it has that little bread that it has right there, and also a little packet of mayo or I'll find out. Like I said, it's been almost a month. I would be probably around Calzone, Big Bear. I'm guessing, I don't know. Reduced calories. Yeah, this is mayonnaise. And then there's also some Starkist sweet relish. So this comes with mayonnaise and relish. I would have had higher calories, but that's how it came in. So that would be it. And it has some bread right here, some little crackers. So this would be lunch, apart from those snacks right there. Okay, these are I already showed you those. This is oatmeal for another breakfast for a different day. And this is what I call tom yum, and basically it has peanut butter powder along with I put a little bit of Chinese 5-spice, and I put some Chinese 5-spice. I put salt, pepper, of course. I don't remember what I put in there. But anyway, it's supposed to taste a little Chinesey, a little, tom yum is basically from Thailand. So, but that's what this is supposed to be. Dinner. Okay, this for another day, a snack. And this is something I can open up, put a little bit in my mouth, close it back up again. I don't want to open it right now. And this is called trail butter. Original trail mix nut butter blend. It has 9 grams of carbs. Dietary fiber 3 grams, so that will put it at 6 net grams of carb. Now this is has 4 servings in here of that. And it's just a bunch of different different butters, nut butters, and that's fits in here. And that would be used like for one day, probably, maybe I just some, and then later on use it for another day because it does close up. My coffee packet. In my coffee packet, I have Truvia sweetener. I have some coffee creamer in here, but I would be using this one when this runs out, or I might use it in combination. I have some tea, chamomile, caffeine free, chamomile. I got 1, 2, 3. This is for nighttime. Maybe if I want something to snack in the middle of the day. And this is organic. This is moringa. In the Philippines, it's called malunggay. They sell it in Mexico as well, all over the world. Moringa, malunggay in Hawaii and Philippines. Same stuff. This is India, from India. This stuff is really good. So I have chamomile and moringa tea. Don't want that to fall down. I'll put it back in a little baggie here. It's a snack bag, small. More of the Truvia sweetener. I don't really need the sweetener. I can do without. And these are Mia packet. I got 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 5. 5 packets. So that's good enough to get me up to, I don't know, Scissors Crossing or something. I have more coffee in the box that's up there in the closet. I have 3 boxes there in this closet. 1 for Mount Laguna, 1 for Warner Springs, and 1 for Paradise Valley Cafe. And anyway, stuff this stuff back in here. So now I'll fix it later. I don't want you don't want to see me organizing all that. Backpacker's Pantry. Here's another breakfast. So breakfast. I have 3 different breakfasts right here. Snacks, 1 dinner. This is full of Alfredo. So this is my own version of Alfredo sauce. It has ground beef. It has no, I separated the ground beef. I think. No, this packet, that's right. I do have ground beef in here. The other ones that I put in the Mount Laguna and all those, I separated the ground beef by itself, and then I would put it together once I get over there. So this one, it was going to be just my first day. So I knew it wasn't going to go bad or anything like that. I'm not concerned. I'm still not concerned about it. It's already been almost a month. Here's another day's lunch. So I have 2 days full lunch plus some snacks. And then I have snacks. So I have 2 days full lunch. I have plenty of peanuts. I like peanuts. I know people say we'll get sick of it if you eat so much. Like I can't eat any more Cliff Bars. I had so many Cliff Bars. But this stuff I really like, you know, and I kind of mix it up a little bit. So that is it for my bag on the first day. I just showed you my mountain. I'll leave that for right now and I'll put everything together afterwards. I just showed you my Western Mountaineering Versalite. I also have Western Mountaineering Flight Jacket. This is really warm. I love this thing. And that sleeping bag is so... when I was thinking about getting that, I was saying, is it really worth it? Do I really want to spend that much on a sleeping bag? My goodness, yes, it's worth it. It is so comfortable. And the zippers never snag. Okay guys, so that's pretty much it on my first day. It's kind of a lopsided meal because it has 2 lunches only and it has plenty of snacks. And the plan was for me to get to Lake Morena either the first or the second day and then eat breakfast there or whatever depending on what time I got there. Get some breakfast there, buy some more lunches to take to get me to Mount Laguna. And that's why I didn't take a whole lot of more lunches than that, but 2. So that gives me 2 dinners, 2 lunches, 3 breakfasts, and a bunch of snacks. Yeah, that was my first day. And so anyway, thanks a lot for watching. If you guys can like and subscribe, that would be great. And any comments, please go ahead and leave them there. And yeah, I'll put some other videos out once I get some hikes in, or possibly it's locked down, so I don't want to do well. It's not really locked down, but for the most part it is. And I want to be as proactive and with everybody else on this battling the COVID-19. So that's why we're not really doing a lot of hikes. Otherwise, San Jacinto is right there, and I could be doing Saddle Junction day in and day out. And we also have San Gorgonio over there. We also have a bunch of other ones. I want to do some of the hikes that I want to do. I want to do some around here. I want to do up to Saddle Junction, maybe Talkeet's Peak, but that's later on, not once the COVID goes down. And then I want to do that. And then I also want to do Bridge to Nowhere, which is in the Sheep Wilderness, part of the San Gabriels. If you follow Bridge to Nowhere from the beginning and you get to Bridge to Nowhere, you keep on going on that trail, it ends up about 10 miles down later, it ends up at Vincent Gap at Baden Powell. So it's on the opposite side of Baden Powell. And it's just like a 14-mile hike, depending on where you park, back and forth to that. So you cross the creek 5 times one way. So that's an interesting little hike. It's not very hard, but it's very fun. I'd like to do those right there before I start tackling San Jacinto Peak and Baden Powell again, and Mount Wilson and Mount San Gorgonio, and I'll probably do something this summer in Big Bear. So we'll hopefully we'll do some hikes that are pretty interesting, and just other things. And maybe if COVID goes down, I might even Olive and I might go tackle the first 20 miles in one day with day packs, and maybe just some emergency blankets, and that's about it. Anyway, thank you very much. Again, that's my first day of meal. Okay, thanks.